You've failed before, haven't you? That quiet sting in your chest, that haunting voice whispering. Maybe you're not good enough. You tried, you gave everything, and still, the world spat you back out. But what if I told you that failure wasn't your enemy, but your forge? That every loss, every rejection, every breakdown was shaping something unbreakable within you, an iron will. Because power isn't born from comfort. It's forged in the fire of repetition, in the relentless rhythm of trying, falling, and rising again. You see people online who make greatness look easy, effortless confidence, perfect results, overnight success. But what they never show you are the 1,000 invisible failures behind every polished win. Every master was once a beginner drowning in mistakes. Every strong man was once weak, trembling under the weight he now lifts with ease. Every artist, every entrepreneur, every warrior of life, bled in silence long before anyone ever called them gifted. You fall. You fail. You question everything. But what separates the powerful from the powerless is that the powerful use failure as raw material. They melt their pain, hammer it with discipline, and cool it with patience, until their will becomes iron. The mind breaks before the body does. You can do something once and feel proud, but doing it again, and again, and again after falling, that's where transformation begins. Repetition isn't punishment, it's alchemy. Every time you fail and try again, your nervous system rewires, your emotions harden, and your focus sharpens. Think of a blacksmith. He doesn't build strength by avoiding the heat, he becomes strong by standing next to it, every single day. That's how willpower works. You forge it through repetition. Through getting up on the mornings when you hate everything. Through showing up when your motivation has long died. That's the unseen side of greatness, the daily grind where no one claps for you. But that's exactly where you build your edge. Pain is not a signal to stop, it's a sign you're growing. Every failure carries within it a lesson, a micro-adjustment, a spark of wisdom you couldn't have learned any other way. When you lose, your ego dies, but your awareness expands. You start to see patterns, behaviors, blind spots that were invisible when you were winning. That's evolution in disguise. And the ones who endure long enough to decode their pain become dangerous. They don't crumble when things go wrong, they adapt. They don't beg for an easier path, they sharpen themselves for a harder one. Because they understand that pain is the tuition you pay for strength. And strength, real strength, can only be earned through repeated failure. So when you fail again, and you will, remember this. You're not starting over, you're starting stronger. The world doesn't need more people who avoid pain. It needs those who can endure it, transform it, and rise through it. Forge yourself in the fire of repeated failure. Because that's where the iron will is born. And once your will becomes iron, nothing, and no one can break you.